Hey guys, today I'm filming my monthly makeup declutter for October. I have 16 things I'm letting go of this month, and I apologize if my voice is sounding a little odd. I am still getting over being sick. Whenever I have a chance to film, I have to do it, so you might have some cuts here where I'm editing out coughing. I've got my water here to hopefully help me get through this video. But I feel really good about the amount of things that I'm getting rid of this month. There were a couple things that were really challenging for me that you might be surprised by. And I think my last declutter was pretty good too, if I'm remembering correctly. So first would be a couple things from my backup drawer video, which I posted just a few videos back. I will link that for you. The first one being the Drunk Elephant Debronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. And my friend Lauren had decluttered hers to me, and then I had gotten them in PR from Drunk Elephant as well. And I'm going to use this to deepen my foundations if necessary, but you guys know I've been using that Bare Minerals liquid bronzer for such a long time, like 2 years, and that should be done by the end of this year, hopefully. And then these are going to take forever as well. I don't need 2 of them, so I'm going to give one to my friend Jean and then keep one for me. Then also in my backup drawer, I had a full-size Benefit Hoola bronzer that was sent to me in PR. And in my main collection, I had this little deluxe sample I've been working on forever. I feel like Benefit Hoola hangs on more than other bronzers, although bronzers in general hang on for such a long time. But there is still so much product left in here, so I am going to pass this one on and then keep the full-size one and move it up to my main collection. I think I have plenty of friends that wouldn't mind using this. Then I surprised myself with these eye products. So I am going to be decluttering 2 of my Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pots. This is one of my favorite single shadow formulas. I wish that they kept making more shades of these. They're so good, but I just don't need these colors anymore. This first one is Top Yacht, which is an icy champagne. I just don't go for colors like this. And then you have Fire Dancer, which is a red, but it does have like an orange and hot pink flash to it. Super pretty, but I just don't use colors like this very often. And I know I have some similar shades in other palettes, like the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude. So just don't need that. And then also surprising to me, I'm going to be decluttering the darkest shade of the Jaclyn Shimmer Top Coat. And I'm going to be testing out the other shades to see if I need them as well. And the darkest one is the shade Frozen. It's a deep chocolate brown, but there is some gold shimmer in there as well. And this is like wet to the touch. It's a super interesting formula. And this is hard for me because I have felt like, oh, I should just keep the whole collection. And part of me thinks that. I guess if I can't find a friend to take this, I will keep it. But I don't know. When I wore it, I thought it was fine, but nothing like absolutely incredible. This is going to be the hardest one for me to let go of. I might end up changing my mind, but I think this is something where I thought that I liked it more than I actually did. It is the Makeup by Mario Bronzy Glam Quad. This is not available anymore. He now has different quads. I love the way that this looks. So you do have more of like a peachy champagne, an olive, a bronze shimmer, and then you have this gorgeous, deeper, warm brown matte. I loved using this. This was so great for every day, and I do still think it is. But this just has like a regular shimmer finish where I prefer something that looks a little bit more wet, more metallic. And because of that, I'm going to let this go because these colors aren't that unique. It was super convenient, great for every day, but I think I have other things that I would pick over this one. Again, if I didn't find a friend to want it, I would work it back into my collection, but I feel like I need to challenge myself to let go of these things because I just have so much. Lastly, we have lip products, and I'm going to start with this main bulk being from Lawless. I was so lucky to have received all of their new lip liners and lipsticks, but I'm not a huge lipstick person. In general, I prefer glosses or like tinted balms. I have a really hard time liking a lot of bold lipstick formulas, and I basically just didn't feel like I needed all of the colors. The lip liners though I think are so nice and really beautiful, so I was only able to let go of one of those so far. But something that I always do with my PR is share it with my friends, Amanda and Jean in particular, and my friend Jean absolutely loves Lawless. I'm going to be sending a lot of these to her, but I do have a color that I think Amanda would like as well. So for the lip liner, it is the shade True Love. It is a beautiful true red, and I don't have a red lip liner, but I almost never wear red lipstick, and I'm fine using a skin tone lip liner with a red lipstick whenever I need to. So I'm going to pass that on to Jean. And then for the lipstick colors, I'm also going to give Jean the red, which is Who's That Lady. I just, again, never wear red, and I have a couple Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks that are red, and I would rather use one of those formulas. I do want to get your all's thoughts on this. I have what I'm wearing today, which is Cookie. I think that this is a nice color on me. I like it with this makeup look. However, I don't know how often I would reach for this because it's not necessarily my go-to type of shade. So I think I'm going to pass this on, but let me know your thoughts. And then for the other shades here, the one that I want to give to my friend Amanda is Tropic, which is like a salmony coral color, which I think would look really pretty on her. And I like these type of shades, but I can be a little bit picky about them. And there is a lip liner in the range that is similar to this. I kept that. I couldn't let go of that lip liner, but I'm going to pass on the lipstick. And then I'm getting rid of the lightest two shades of lipstick. Just, they're too pale for me. I don't cocktail my lipsticks to put like a lighter shade in the center of my lips. I don't do that. But hopefully Jean will get some good use out of them. So the lightest one is Platinum. There is a little bit more pink in here. And then the second lightest shade is Annie, which is the founder's name. And this one is a little bit more of a beigey, warm peachy undertone, pale nude. Those are gonna go. I still have plenty more shades for myself for now. Also, I do think it's a fine lipstick formula. It reminds me of a MAC satin lipstick, except a little bit lighter feeling on the lips, but the formula is super similar. And then I have four other random lippies. This first one is one of the new e.l.f. O-Face lipsticks, and this is in the shade No Doubt. My friend Lauren gave this to me. I don't think that this color is very flattering on me, unfortunately, but I really did like this formula, so I would definitely think about getting a different shade to really try it out. But this is a really nice, more like satin lipstick formula. Very good and really nice packaging. Then I am going to be getting rid of this ColourPop glowing lip in the shade Indulge Me. It's a really pretty peachy nude, but I just have a bunch other in my collection. My friend Jean said that she thought this smelled like Play-Doh because I sent her my other shades. I get that, but I think it more of has a fruity scent on top of it, which like is not my favorite anyway, but a nice formula. One of my favorite ColourPop lip products. I'm just not a fan of most of their lippies in general, so I wouldn't really recommend it. And then I will be getting rid of this Too Faced Melted Matte in Hot Buttered Rum. This is a little bit more of a drying formula. Pretty color, but I don't wear liquid lipsticks a whole ton, and I have a lot more nude shades from Dose of Colors I would rather prioritize using. This is hard for me. This is from RMS. It's one of their lip lights, which is basically like a tinted balm, and this is in the shade Bisou. It is lighter than the color here. It's a really pretty shade. I kind of like the packaging just because it's cute. It looks like a little paint, but of course it's not the most convenient. I think I would probably like this more in different packaging. It does give some tint to the lips. It does feel nice and smooth, but this isn't super hydrating. I don't feel like I would reach for this as a balm. And then I have so many lip products, especially more warm tone lip products. If you've seen my Shop My Stashes for fall, I just don't think I'm going to use this enough. So I got this in PR, so luckily I didn't spend my good hard-earned money on it because these are really pricey, but I think I'm going to have to let it go. Those are all the things that I'm planning on letting leave my life. These are definitely the harder products right here, but you know, I just have had almost like so much makeup, especially for fall, that I've been a little bit less excited about things. But then there have been a few things I've worn recently where I'm like, oh, I love this. So I'm like, okay, yes, like I'm not just like over makeup in general. It's just some things aren't as exciting as they used to be. So definitely glad I've got some more time to test out more fall things and see what I'm thinking about them. But I would love to hear your thoughts if you guys have tried any of these products out. Again, nothing here I think is really bad. It's just like color preference, formula preference. I have too much stuff, a little bit of all of that. So I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.